welcome to the zone. If you just tuned in, you're not too late to the party. Where have you been, eh? Where have you been? But I still got a few more moments with you. So thank you so much for tuning me into NBC National FM. Now joining me in studio is none other than Ali-Rockfella, a beat maker. He's a vocalist. He's a recent IUM graduate, originally from Ohamauti, village in the Omusati region. Now, Ali is blending Kwaito, Afro-pop, as well as personal storytelling to create something real and raw. Ali, welcome to the zone. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Oh, thank you, ma'am.
You don't have to call me. Trust me, it's
Yeah.
Michelle. Michelle will do.
Okay, thank you, Michelle. Thank you.
All right, so let's start with your roots. Where did your journey begin? Let's since it's music. Let me start with that. Where did your journey begin for you musically, and how did you transition from? You just finished as well with your studies. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
You're studying education, so that's wonderful to hear as well.
Yes.
But how is that for you, being into education and also being an artist? Where did that all come from?
For me, as I was in high school, it was not really a pressure to write my music or to write my songs. As I was in high school, if I'm bored, I can take my book and start writing songs. But as I come to university now, things have changed. The pressure is a lot, so I just decided, let me put music aside, let me concentrate on my education. Once I'm done with this, maybe I can come back to my music.
That's what, and your first track translates to it's in English. You refer to it as "Lift Me Up."
Yes.
What inspired that message? Penduranjepo, where did that come from? That was your first track.
When I first went to the studio, to my brother next official, he's based in Oshakati.
Yes.
Then he was like, "Oh, you want to sing?" I'm like, "Yeah, I feel like I have that talent to come up with a song." Then he said, "Okay, which genre do you want to sing?" I'm like, I'm a beat test of Kwaito. Okay. And then he said, "Okay, let me play you this beat." Then when he played the beat, everything was going with the flow. I'm like, yeah, it was going. And then I just started singing. I dengi kema di pebi da fandi monjodi. So the flow was going. And I just named the song Penduranje because I'm lifting myself up now.
I love
Yes,
that.
yes.
And that just comes with music as well. For some weird reason, if you've got the talent, a beat, you just go with the flow, and you can create something as beautiful as that.
Yes.
And you also have an EP that's dropping in July.
Yes.
Give us a sneak peek. What are the themes? What themes are you planning to explore in this upcoming EP?
My EP is having a lot of motivations, especially for people that are still in school, that are studying.
Yeah.
It's also inspiring people that want to sing, but they don't have that platform. Because I remember also me, I was struggling to, how can I go to the studio? I have the talent, but I don't know where to go.
Yeah.
So the EP is more about inspiring, talking about what's going on, the new generation. Yeah, but the taste is it's an old school. Yeah, I'm old school.
All right, and also speaking of old school, you mentioned that one of your greatest inspirations is Exit Rockers.
Yes. That's my boy. That's my dog.
What impact did that man have in your life in terms of really just fueling you with that passion and you seeing somebody to look up to in the music? How important is that to have role models like him?
As I started listening to his music, it was having a lot of things. If you are listening to Exit Rockers song, there is a lot of things to learn.
Yeah.
So when I started listening to his music, it was like, damn, this guy is telling you this. You may know we should not go scholar. So a lot of things is motivating you. Go back to school. Don't do this. And the song were very nice. That's why I'm inspired. I want to sing. I want to be famous like him.
You're inspired by him.
Very much.
I'm glad to hear that for you. I mean, I just want to, before I do let you go, as somebody who's juggling studies, creativity, and life, how do you personally deal with that? And what advice do you have for young people who have craft? They're in the creative space, but they're also juggling things like school and work. What advice would you give them?
My advice is very simple. I just want to say, first you must give your attention, or you must focus. It's something which need to be done first.
Yeah.
Because you cannot sacrifice music with school when, if you are looking at the things, music in Namibia is very slow.
Yeah.
So for you to become famous, it will take time. But if you manage your studies and you finish first, you get a job, then you are free. You pay for yourself studio time.
Yeah,
So
I see.
I'm inspiring young people. So focus on your education first, and then you go to your craft later.
All right. Well, Rockfella, thank you so much for joining us in the studio today. Thank you so much for sharing your journey. And well, all the best. Your EP, we'll be looking forward to hearing from that. That's dropping your first one, your debut.
Yes, yes.
So, Namibia's watching and they're certainly listening. Keep rising, and I wish you all the best in your career.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you
So much.